Hey guys, welcome back to my readings. Trust you guys have had a great week and are gearing up for this new week that promises lots of changes. Today we're starting off on an 11-11-11 note. I wanted to post today for sure because it's a very auspicious day for communications. It's an auspicious day to begin new pathways, to raise your vibration to another level, to have communication from spirit, which we all should be feeling that right now, that there's a message coming in. There's something new that we need to begin. There's an inspired path that needs to open up for us, something new that we need to do. I'd like to thank all you guys for listening to my channel. I thank you guys for those of you that have contacted me for a private reading, for those of you that thumbs up my videos, that share them, that comment them. I love you guys, all right? I just wanted to say a special thank you to all of you. And let's begin the reading. Today we're going to take a peek at the energies that may affect us from the 11th through to the 18th of November, right before holidays. So the time is truly speeding up for all of us. I don't know if you can feel it, but I surely can. And it's kind of hard to do things because it seems like you don't have enough time in the day, so we need to slow down our roll. We need to start taking breaths, deep breaths, floating in water, in pools, hot tubs, in your tub if you have it, just letting water run down you if all you have is a shower, and just meditate while you're there. Talk to your angels. Take deep breaths. Hold them for 4 seconds. Let it out for 4 seconds, and do this 4 times. It'll bring down your energy to your center. You'll feel it to where it slows you down. It calms you down a bit because we're just trying to keep up with everything and moving so fast that we're forgetting things, we're dropping things, we're doing things that we have to back up and go do it again because we forgot something, we dropped something, we left something behind, we're not ready, we didn't have our list with us, we forget what we're going to go do. A lot of things are happening like that because time is just moving very quickly and we spend a lot of time working, we don't get enough rest. Communications for us now are the computer and everything that's electronic, and it messes with our vibrations. It really does. So you need to have crystals. You need to have those ionized candles that will help balance the energies in your room or where your computers are, your phones. You know, we're just too connected right now to everything that's very, very fast. It moves very fast. It's instantaneous, and we cannot keep up with that, okay? We're just humans trying to go with the flow of everything, and we can't do it. So the breath is going to be very important. Also, Spirit sees that we are struggling either with situations or with people in our lives, and it's becoming unbearable. It's becoming too much of a burden, too much of a load. But they say, listen, there is hope. You need to communicate with us so that we can assist you. You need to look at things from a different perspective. Your loved ones in the spirit world know when to reach out if they see you're at a low point, so they want to assist. Whether you're caught up in a difficult situation or struggling with someone specific in your life, there's always hope. They want you to know that it isn't over, not by any means, and it shouldn't all be in a negative light. Things will change. It just takes time, and it takes a lot of effort. Doing breathing exercises are going to help us as we move through this week. The breath is a vital bridge between your body and soul. It's the connection between the inside and outside, connecting you to the universe, Spirit, and divine source. The breath permeates your entire being with prana. Prana is like food from the universe, okay? Which is the same life-giving force that nourishes everything in the universe. So the breathing exercises are going to be very helpful if you want to fill your soul with prana. Fill yourself up. Make yourself feel centered and flowing, all right? In the right direction and in the right pace. Yes, we are getting communications from Spirit. I felt it. I knew it. I've pulled the decks just to talk to the guides, see what they have to say. And again, talking to Heaven, which are next on the cards. I knew that there were messages that were supposed to be coming in, so we need to pay attention, okay? Because there's always little signs and symbols that we're going to get when we're outdoors, when we are not paying attention. That's when you'll hear something, or something will catch your eye. You'll see a shadow. You'll see a person. You think somebody's standing right next to you. And it's one of your guides, or it can be a person that you have known, someone that you loved, either a family member, a soulmate, a best friend, someone that's come to say hello. They're there. And sometimes the veil drops for all of us to where we can actually see it, but we're not we're moving so fast and so focused on what we're doing at the time that we may not see but a flash, but it's there. And what you saw is real. So you need to, like, at that moment, pay attention and say, okay, what did you want to tell me? Or what is it that I'm not doing? What is it that I'm supposed to be doing or hearing? What is your message? And you'll either get it in a dream, or you'll hear it on the radio. You'll hear it from someone else that's speaking, that's saying something that kind of rings a bell. Or you'll hear a bell that rings, so you'll know, hey, we're saying hello. Your loved ones in the spirit world want to connect with you as much as you want to connect with them. They know you've been thinking of them, and they're sending you signs and symbols to show you how much they love you, to prove that they're with you at this time. Little lie. Okay. Talking to heaven. You are never alone. There's always a light. There's always hope. Follow the light. Follow your path, until you get to the very end. And it's hard because we have all these things that kind of put us to the side, or you have to go do this and do that. It's kind of hard to follow a certain road. But they're trying to tell you, hey, we're there to light the way for you. We're going to be with you. Don't worry. You're not alone. We're not going to let everything fall apart, because sometimes we go into fear. We're thinking, oh my God, did I make a mistake? Am I going in the wrong direction? What am I doing? What am I not doing right? You start thinking all these fearful things, and that's what really jives with your energy. It puts you in the wrong energy. It sets you off on a different path, truly, that you don't need to be on. So they're there to help you focus, to help you stay on the path, on the one that you're on. They're there to bring you inspired passion. You have to bring the passion back into your life of something that you want to do, a new direction perhaps, or just follow your passion. Your inner passion is very important, because a life devoid of passion or of something, that dream, whatever it is, a dream that you want to manifest, a project that you want to begin, a talent that you'd like to proceed with, or that you'd like to either develop or start using, or help a friend, or help a child, a sibling, someone extremely close to you, that needs help. You need to bring some inspiration into your life to move forward, because if you have none, then what is the point? I mean, a life void of passion is nothing, really. At least for me, I'm a fire sign, so for me, I always have to have a passion, something to live for, something to work for, something that keeps me going, Otherwise, it's like, oh my God, I feel like I'm dying, and it's horrific for me. I don't know if it's like that for everyone, but I know for me it's a problem. So I have to have that inspiration, that passion, that craft, that thing that I'm doing, no matter what it is. Life devoid of passion can be boring, uninspired, blank canvas. It slowly drains the soul. Now it's a time to reignite your passions and rejoin life. This is an opportunity to set new goals, which will in turn reconnect you with all that is sacred. So it's time to start looking at your goals. What are your goals? Do you even have any goals, or you just exist from day to day? You go to work, you come home, you do your shit, you go to bed, and then you start over the next day with the same thing. No passion. No, nothing that you're working for. You just figure, oh, it'll come. No, there has to be something that also triggers that manifestation of what you're trying to do. You can't just wait for it to happen, because you may wait a long time before everything happens on the timing of the universe. You need to sometimes help it in order for it to happen a little bit sooner, the things you're trying to manifest. So inspiration, guys, you need to breathe. You need to spend some time meditating. You need to talk to the universe to see what it is that it can do to help you move along on your plans, on your manifestations, on your dreams, on your inspirations. You need to go outdoors and ground yourself as well. Spend some time outdoors talking to nature. That sometimes helps us, with the prana, with receiving the energy that we need. We need to stand there and anchor ourselves to the earth and say, we are connected. We are part of each other. And feel your roots going into the dirt. That's how you ground yourself. That's one way to ground yourself. There's several, but that's like the easiest, quickest, and you're outside. You're connecting to nature. For those of you that have someone on the other side that's trying to communicate with you, they're trying to tell you that they are not dead. They're still here. There's hope, there's passion, there's love, still connecting you to that person that you have either recently lost, or someone from the past that from time to time you think of, or you see something, or you see a picture, or you move something, or something reminds you of that person. They want you to know, look, I'm not dead. My spirit is still alive, just my body has gone. But eventually I'm going to reincarnate again, and we'll be together again. whether in this lifetime or in the next lifetime. So they want you to know that they're still with you. If you need help, ask, because they're willing to assist us. We just need to ask for help because we have free will. And they cannot intervene unless we ask. Free will and all. We're being told that we have to rest. The Four of Swords came out as a warning card. Okay, that you need to relax, you need to rest a bit, because if you overwork yourself to the point where you make yourself ill, then sometimes it's hard to even come back from an illness. It's hard to come back when you're having a problem with someone or a situation that just does not end. It's very toxic for you. You can become ill. And then coming back from that may be very difficult, sometimes even impossible. So you're being asked to rest, lay down your swords, your struggles, your thoughts. Sometimes the thoughts alone can poison our lives. Our thoughts could be negative at this time, and we need to switch them to positive thoughts, because these energy fields that are opening up, especially today on an 11/11 day, where all the numbers add up to 11, you have to know that there's new pathways opening up. There's energy that's palpable that you can feel if you try to feel the energy that's in the air and go with it. Try to know, or try to focus your life and say, okay, I'm going to begin something new today. I'm going to try this. I'm going to see if it works. And no negative thinking, only positive thoughts of what you truly want to manifest into your life, the direction that you really want to go in, and take little steps towards that direction. But for right now, you're being asked to rest and lay down your thoughts, lay down your struggles, get some bodily rest, whether it's going to get a massage, laying in bed all day, watch TV, have a lazy day. You know, because we get so caught up trying to do. We have 3 days off. Okay, good. We're going to pile all these activities. And when it gets to the day that you have to go back to work, you're exhausted. And then work gets backed up because there's a lot of people there that you need to tend to. So you need to rest. You need to pick one day and say, today I'm not doing shit today. I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to rest because I need it. I'm going to do fun things. I'm going to eat very little food and lots of prana. That means you're going to meditate a lot. You're going to breathe a lot. You're going to drink a lot of water to purify your system. Get the impurities out. Try not to eat too much heavy food, light food. Light food that won't fill you up all the way. Drink more water to help you with that part. So if you can spend a couple of days doing that, it'll help your system, and it also makes you feel lighter, and you'll sleep better, no doubt. If you can get out swimming, or if you can get out and do some type of a physical activity for a little while, a little sweating, just outdoors, so that you're connecting with nature. Even if it's cold where you are, just a little brisk walk to help you connect to nature. And then get some rest, because it's well needed. There's a lot of arguments, a lot of differences of opinion, a lot of people involved in your life right now that everyone is going in their own direction, doing their own thing, and you're having to battle it out with them. You know, it's like to stand up for yourself. It's become a chore, you know, pretty much in some situations. This could be at home, or this could be at work, this could be with your partner. You know, and it's like, really, I really need a break from all of this. And so you need to take it as much as possible. Stay away from the toxic people. Stay away from their influence. If they say something, turn around and walk away. You don't have to answer, do you? Zip the lip. Throw away the key. If they look at you, you just say, I'm just tired. You know, just give them some bullshit crap and walk away from them, because really, they're not worth you getting upset over. There's the Ace of Wands. This is inspiration. This is a thought, an idea. So they're trying to tell you, listen, take a break from all of this. Differences of opinion, arguments, struggles with other people, trying to defend yourself, stand up for yourself. Be done with that. Start with that inspired thought that you have, or that idea to move forward, or the one project that you want to get going. Do that. Move away from this other stuff, because this inspiration can't come through if you're in the middle of the struggle with like 5 other people, or 3 other people, or 2. It doesn't matter who it is. You know, it'll seem like a bunch of people, like you're fighting them off, or, you know, you're having to protect yourself, or protect your opinion, or protect your things. Forget all of that, because you need to make room for this inspiration that's supposed to come in. This new idea, this new pathway, this new passion that comes in for you, you know, and it brings in the hope, because it brings in the star. The star is a wish that you've put out there that is about to manifest, but you need to lighten your load. You need to lighten your energy in order for it to be able to happen. Because if you're too bogged down, not looking in the right direction, or doing something else, you might miss this idea, this inspiration that could come from another person, from meeting another person, from being around another person, for something that another person says, or it's your own idea. It's something that you're trying to manifest, but you're being kept so busy with this bullshit that's going on in your life that you can't even bring your inspiration into light because you have no time, you have no energy, you don't even have a desire to because of all this other crap going on in your life that you need to set aside. Push it away. And the star happens. Hope, inspiration, a wish you put out to a star and it brings it to you. It's fire energy that comes into your life. Okay, so prepare for that this week. Try to stay away from all the nonsense so that the inspiration can come. The more time you spend outdoors, the more the inspiration can actually happen, or the more that you can line yourself up with the proper energies that are opening up now for you to do these things that you want to manifest in your life, because it's going to bring in some good things. It'll be following your inspiration. It's following your guidance from your guides. This is what they're trying to get you to do. But all this other stuff is pushing you around and you can't do it. But if you focus on it and spend some time alone so that you can, then you can line up with the right guidance and follow it, okay? Because it's already there. It's trying to manifest, but you need to bring it about. You have to put your part into it because the inspiration has already sparked, okay? Let's see what the week's going to be like for us, guys. Yo, and that flipped. Wheel of Fortune. Again, there's a path that's trying to open up. This is the end of a cycle and the beginning of another. So there could be an unfortunate event that happens because you are not paying attention and you might miss your inspiration. So there's a path that's blocked for this time because you need to rest, okay? So at the beginning of the week, you're going to feel like things are not moving forward, like your path is blocked by one way or another, by one person or another, by one situation or another, should I say. Because there's something that you're trying to manifest and it's not having the opportunity to manifest. And it's karmic. It's a karmic situation, why it's not happening. So you're being judged fairly either way. So this thing that you're trying to bring about may not happen this week because of karma, because of all the things that are there at this time that you're trying to deal with. You are being judged fairly. Be careful with your driving. When this card comes out next to the Wheel of Fortune, it could be you're speeding around and you get busted. Okay, you're driving around with an expired license or with an expired tag or something and they pull your ass over. So you need to be careful because this is justice and you're being judged fairly, but still you have to deal with the karma of it. So there's some karmic situation, some choice that you made in the past, a path that you tried to go on that's not working out for you, and you see it and you know it, and it's karmic because you picked it. Okay, it's something that you did, something that you chose, a karma that you need to balance, and that's what you're dealing with as you move through this week. Okay, it may not be easy, but it's the way it is. There's going to be some messages that come through around the middle of the week that may push you forward. You know, something that's going to be moving very quickly as you move forward this week. So be aware of that. Be careful with the messages. Also, Venus is going forward movement, is going to come out of the retrograde that it's in, but Mercury is about to go into retrograde. So be careful. Because Mercury is all about communications. So the communications that you get may not be the ones you want to hear, or you may not hear them in the right way. And when you speak to someone, they're not going to hear you in the right way either. And Mercury is not going to go back into forward motion until the 6th of December. So it's going to be a month and then some, a couple of weeks before Mercury is back to where everyone is communicating more clearly and messages are coming through in the right way and are being heard in the right way. There could be problems with your communication items, your phone, your computer as well, so be aware of that. Every time Mercury goes into retrograde, it's a problem for all of us. So that could be something that's important this week. Something that doesn't happen because of communications with other people, because of talking, because of people talking trash about you could be even. So be careful what you say. Be careful what you do as you move through this week. Zipper lips, that I already said that and I mean it because of the things that are happening, okay, in the ether. We need to be careful, and it could become a karmic thing. So with justice there, it is karma. So careful with what you say and what you do, because messages are going to go very quickly as you move through this week. Around the end of the week, you may start something new. So this could be a new pathway that's starting for you, a new job, promotion, some new project you want to begin, that where it's been blocked up to now. Maybe you can turn the wheel over and it unblocks and you finally get to do it, because with the Fool here, you're going down a new path. So be careful, again, that these messages that come in that are putting you on this new path, be careful that it's something that you want to do. Don't allow other people to push you into something that you may not be too ready to do yet, because it could be the wrong path because of this wheel being turned around. It could be something that's not good for you, so be careful, okay? Around the end of the week, you have the World, so there's an ending to something. There's an ending to a cycle. Here's one that's blocked, that you're not going to be able to unblock it. It's a karmic path, something that's karmic. So it could be something that you're trying to manifest, and you get some messages to that effect, and you have the Fool there that says you can start something new if you want to, but then you have the World here that says, well, you may not do that, because this could be a travel. Someone might want you to travel, or you may have a message that says, I need you to come and visit, or something. Somebody wants you to travel, or somebody may be traveling to you, because both of these cards represent travel. And they represent messages, and one of them represents a cycle that ends. For some of you, you might be moving. Okay, there's a cycle or a path that's blocked that you feel that you can no longer stand to stay in this situation. And it's karmic. It's a karmic relationship that you have that's really unbearable anymore for some of you. And you're going to have to leave. Because you have the Eight of Wands here due to communications that you receive or something that happens. Either something really good happens and you can get yourself out of this situation, or messages that come in that prompt you to move forward, and it breaks this karmic cycle that you have going on here, and you just say, you know what, I'm going for it. I'm going to take that leap of faith regardless of what happens, because I'm done with this nightmare here of the karmic path. It just keeps blocking you, and it's a situation where you cannot move forward because others are constantly blocking your path. And you have the Wheel of Fortune here that says you're done with this cycle. You've learned everything you can learn from this situation. There's nothing there left for you to learn. Now it's time to move forward. It's time to move your life forward. Forget the others, forget what's going on, and just move on, move ahead, go with the next cycle. Perhaps it's a way of thinking that you have, something that's been blocking you, your thoughts, your own negative thinking, or your own situation that's maybe is something hooked to the past. That's, again, a karmic thing from an old cycle, an old pathway, that you need to stop thinking in those terms and move your life forward and stop that, because it's been holding you back, and it's holding you back from something good that's coming in. But the wind whispers these messages to you. So you want to move your life forward. You want this cycle to end. You want the psychic or this karmic path to end. You want the psychic to tell you what to do. You want the psychic to help you end this path. So end it. End it. You have whispers that come to you. So your angels, your guides may be whispering to you what you need to do. Okay, I'm sorry. It's kind of hard to do all of it at the same time. To read the cards, to listen to the messages, to try to decipher what it all means for all of us. But I do know that there's a great big path that's ended for us, and that we need to start a new one. The Fool is right next to that card. It says, you know what, take a leap. It's going to be crazy, but do it anyway, because the world is your oyster, and you can begin something new. But you need to trust yourself. You need to trust that we can help you. You need to trust the guides, the messages that you're getting, because you're blocking your own pathway forward. And yes, it's a karmic path that it's a karmic situation that you're on. You're in a karmic tie and in a karmic bind with someone, with people that you love, perhaps, but nonetheless, they're blocking your path forward. So it's time for you to start thinking about it. You're going to get some messages to that effect that will help you move forward if you try. And it might be something that you really don't want to do, because the Page of Cups just came out reversed. I was holding the deck reversed, because that happens too. It'll flip over when it wants to give me the card but not in a good way, in a dignified way. So it's telling you it's something that you really don't want to do. You don't want to start that, and because your emotions are going to get all messed up, you know, you don't want to start that. But for some of you, it's important that you do take that step forward. There's something new that you need to start, and you know that it's inspired messages, that it's a new path for some of you, but you don't want to take that leap because it's going to be a lot of work, and it's not going to sit too well with a lot of people. So it's up to you. You know, each one of us does things at our own pace, but in the end we'll be rewarded for our troubles. Five of Pentacles. We're going to feel very restricted when it comes to our money, and that's one of the reasons why we don't want to do this new path or this new venture, because we feel we're restricted where our money's concerned, that we're alone, we don't have much help, which could be true as well. But keep focused, because you will be able to organize your life and get someone to help you if you try. With your new ventures, with your new ideas, with your movement forward, which could be very hard for a lot of us. Alright guys, A, B, or C? Messages from our spirit guides. See what they want to say to us. And now our angel guides. See what they want to say. So pick A, B, or C. Again, loved ones in heaven, thank you, loved ones in heaven, for drawing close at this time. So your spirit guides, your family members, your loved ones in heaven are again trying to send you messages. They're pulling close to you so that you can proceed with your life. Do the things that you want to do for yourself, okay? For those of you that chose A, your choices are going to become very important as you move forward, because one of them is going to lead you down the path of spirit, down the path that you're being forced to go, in a way. Because when they close down the other roads, and there's only one you can take. When you accept responsibility for your life and the choices you make, you begin to tap into the power of your own spirit. You'll be able to listen to and appreciate the intuitive wisdom that's inside you, and apply it positively and constructively to your outside world. So once you start going down the right path, things are going to start changing for you in a positive way. You need to listen to your intuition and move down that pathway. And you can ask Mother Mary to help you. Unconditional love, the Divine Mother. Thank you, Divine Mother, for helping me to give and receive the love I deserve. Okay? You're trying to open up the pathway to unconditional love when it comes to your family, to your loved ones. You want to find someone that gives you that unconditional love as well. So you need to become what you want to manifest. And you need to ask Mother Mary to help you, or any of the divas, any of the feminine goddesses that you may like. You know, you need to ask them for assistance. You need to probably connect more with your feminine side as well, whether you're a male or a female. We have both. We have the female and we have the male energies in us, the yin and the yang. You need to connect more with your softer side, with your intuitive side, the one that brings you the messages so that you can make the right choices when you need to make them, okay? For those of you that chose B, have fun. Stop. When was the last time you had fun? I think I got a card similar to this during the week. One of my cards of the dailies. When was the last time you had fun? When was the last time you took a chance and did something silly, something totally unlike you, something just for the joy of it? It's long overdue for you to let go of your analytical mind and give yourself and your soul permission to have fun. Your inner child is asking you to please go outdoors. Please go have fun. Let's go to a park. Let's go to a fair. Let's go to the mall. Whatever it is that makes you happy, that makes you feel like a child again. Whatever you used to do. Go to the monkey bars. Go swimming. Run around in a park. Whatever it is. You're being asked to get out and do fun things. Is it painting? Is it drawing? Is it writing? Is it singing? Is it poetry? What is it? What is it that makes you feel like a child? What is it that lets you express and be happy. Your little child is calling out to you. You need to take a step back. Thank your angels for helping me step back from what's not serving me. So wherever you're going, there's something you're planning on doing, it's not the right path. Be careful. Be careful. Step back. Go ahead and have some fun. Okay? Let your inner child tell you what is right and wrong for you. What you are trying to do may not be the right thing. Okay? You may need to wait a minute and let the other path open up. Let your other inspiration come through, because perhaps it's something that you've heard from someone else, or someone else is egging you on to do something. Relax, because right now will not be the right time for that. Okay, that path, that way, remember, it's closed. Now we need to work for the next one. Okay, and thank the angels for helping you. If you get the little sick feeling in your stomach that you shouldn't be doing something at this time, don't do it, because you may break someone's heart that you're going to pay karma for later. You may do something that's really ridiculously stupid, so relax, okay? Stay put. Think of what it is that you want to do with your life, where you want to go. Take baby steps, but don't make any major decisions or major moves at this time, because you'll probably screw up, okay? Or it's going to not work for you. So just take it easy, take a step back, and see where you were perhaps last year or the year before that. What were you thinking then? What did you want to do? Where did you want to go? And then go in that direction. Be careful, okay? Take a moment. For those of you that chose C, stop. Now is not the time to rush into decisions you're about to make. Again, another one that's being asked to relax. Take a moment. Spirit is trying to communicate with you. It's very important that we get our messages first, okay? That we get our direction, our inspiration. We may not have it yet. We may have the wrong inspiration. We're being asked to wait, okay? Now is not the time to rush into decisions you're about to make. Before this important decision is made, take a moment to pause and quiet your mind so that you can ask your soul for guidance before you act or move forward. There may be something that you're missing right yet. You're not being asked to never go down that path. You're just being told to right this second may not be the right time. You need to prepare more. There's something that's missing. There's something that needs to happen before you take this leap of faith. Okay? And you'll be told when to. You are protected, Archangel Michael. Thank you, Michael, for surrounding me with your protective light. Archangel Michael is coming out to say, I'm protecting you. I've got your back. So for what you were thinking about doing, for those of you that chose C, now is not the right time. For those of you that chose B, take a step back. You're not ready. Go have some fun first, okay? Because you're missing a piece of the puzzle. So are you, for those of you that chose C, okay? For those of you that chose A, your choices are very important. You need to make the right one, because there's going to be several choices, several doors. C, but most of them are closed. There's only one that's open with light on the other side. So there's only one that you can actually manifest, that you can actually go down. So be sure that you're going down the right path, and you're going to need Mother Mary's help, or other goddesses, whatever goddess, your intuitive side has to come through to give you the intuition to pick the right path or to go in the right direction, and when to take that leap forward. Okay, because something will throw you off balance. You need to be balanced. The Justice card set. This is a karmic situation that you're in, so you need to be careful of the choices that you're going to make, because one way will throw you off balance, and you need to stay balanced, and you'll be judged properly as long as you move forward in the right direction and in the right speed. You can't do things too quickly, or you have to pay the price then. And sometimes the price is steep. You'll still get where you're going, but you still have to, then you'll have to go through some other situations that may be a little bit exhausting. Okay, that you could have missed if you would have waited just a little bit longer in order to make that decision. All right, now for those of you talking to heaven, one already came out. For those of you that chose A, let's see, B and C. Okay. For those of you that chose A, it was their time to go, and there was nothing they could do about it. You know, everybody chooses when they're coming into this world and when they're going out, I believe, okay? And it's already written. It's already set in stone. So your time to go is already known in the spirit world. Sometimes we wonder, well, how could this have happened now? Why did it happen now? This is not the right time. We still have unfinished business. Then you have to take it up in the next lifetime, because you didn't finish your business prior to this. It was their time to go, and there was nothing you could do. They came to call. Guides come, angels come, and when the spirit goes, it goes with them. They're not alone. They're with their family members, okay, on the other side. They're always greeted by many spirits, many guides, many people that they may not even remember because it's so far back in the family tree that you don't know them. But their soul will know them, okay? And it was their time to go, so I am sorry. I am sorry. I know I've lost many in my life as well. But for someone, maybe it's messages that you're going to receive that someone that you knew has passed away. And you're going to feel sorry that you weren't able to be there for them or say goodbye to them, or it was just their time to go. So you can always communicate with them because remember, they're not gone. Their body is gone, but the spirit still remains. And they're with you if it's family or if it's one of your guides, or they become your guide so they can help you because they know you need it. They know you need it. You have still a connection with them. You know, love never dies. And the love connects us to all these souls. Okay. For those of you that chose B, my death was painless. Please don't worry or hold on to any guilt. So if you've lost your parents or people that you love, don't worry. Don't think that they died in pain. They didn't. They didn't. The pain was gone. It is gone now. They don't have it anymore. And when they died, it wasn't painful. It just happened. They didn't feel it. Don't hold on to any guilt about the way that they died, or if they died by themselves and you weren't there to help them, or you weren't there to hold their hand, or you weren't there to visualize it or to experience it. Perhaps they didn't want you to, okay? But they died painlessly, and they died with their guides and their loved ones all around them. So they're not alone. Don't worry about that. And don't hang on to any of the guilt because it isn't there. It's not real. Okay, it's only our imagination thinking it because we're in body. If we're in spirit, we know there's no reason to because we're always with the people that we love. For those of you that chose C, life is a series of choices. Choose love. If you are in pain, if you have lost someone, or if you have broken up with someone and you decide, well, no, I'm not going to love anyone anymore. I'm just going to forget about it for the rest of my life. That is not the right way to go about life. You want to choose love. You want to be able to have love mirrored back to you from someone else. You want to be able to learn, because that's what we're here to learn, to love people, to love others, to love unconditionally, regardless of who they are and how they treat you. You need to learn to love. So there's a series of choices that you're going to have to go through. Whatever these choices are, always choose love. Choose it from in here. Okay, what would your angel do? What would my mother do? What would my, dad, whoever it is that you have lost? You ask, what would they do? From love, from their heart. How would they choose if they truly were thinking unconditionally? How would they choose? You need to make those choices through love, okay? Don't let other things choose for you, like money, position, status, house, work, nothing. Only choose through love, through the eyes of the angel or a child. How would they choose? Okay. All right, guys. Let me end this reading on this note. Know that I love you truly. If you guys would like a private reading with me, write to me at raisashealingrt11@gmail.com. My address is below, in case I talk too fast and you can't catch it. It's pretty long anyway. Alright, the Queen of Wands says that you're going to be moving forward this week regardless of all the situations that you find yourself in, or the people that are trying to hold you back. They're not going to be able to, okay? So even though some paths will be blocked, others are wide open. So if you knock on a door and it doesn't open, go to the next one until one does, okay? So if one path is blocked, it's because it's not the right time for that path. Continue forward. You'll find the right door that has that little light at the end of the tunnel. Love you. Bye for now. Have a happy holiday, okay? That's tomorrow. Bye for now.